Welcome back, everybody, to a special bonus edition of several podcasts, actually. I'm going to lead it off from the DCL Duo podcast, but we've got with us tonight the all-star lineup of Disney podcasts, in my opinion. I want to start by welcoming Derek and Doug from Rope Drop Radio. Hey, guys.
Hey, Brian, all-star. That's
I
impressive.
like that. We have moved up in the podcasting world, Doug.
All-star. We're just happy to make the team, Brian.
Well, I was referring into this as a value resort, but don't worry about it.
We're still at Disney. It's all good.
I'm kidding. But we also have joining us tonight, Steve Creasy from the DCL podcast. Hey, Steve.
Hey, how you doing tonight, Brian? Thanks for having us on, too.
Yeah, no, it's great to pull everyone together. And we are all coming together for a special announcement. We are going to be doing another virtual race. If Disney can do multiple virtual races in a year, we figured we could pull a group of podcasts together to do another virtual race this year. And we're going to do one at Thanksgiving. We're going to call it the Lurkey 5K. So kind of your turkey trot, your standard Thanksgiving turkey trot. And we want folks to kind of participate in the same way they did last time. We're going to open it up starting, I guess, on the Saturday beforehand, November 21st, and then through the Sunday following Thanksgiving. So we're giving you a whole week this time. Steve, are you going to run a 5K? Are you going to run more than a 5K? Portland in November is rough.
It can be sometimes, I just like the fact that this race does not cost you anything like the Disney virtual races that they just came out with.
To be fair, we don't have cool medals either. But
well, that is true. But you get a great T-shirt, right?
We're going to work on it. We got a logo for a T-shirt we'll be putting out there, and we'll be back with more info on a T-shirt. Derek, you're going to be down at the parks at Thanksgiving. You're going to run a 5K on Disney property?
By run, you mean walk from snack to snack? I am all over that. I will wear my shirts and I will take pictures, but run, I'll have 3 kids with me, so I might be chasing after some kids, but we'll be down at Walt Disney World enjoying Thanksgiving with Mickey himself. So we'll quote run 5K, but I'm sure we'll be walking about a marathon and a half while we're down there.
What about you, Doug?
I will walk mine. I'm not going to run it. I'm just going to tell you that now. I'm going to walk mine on Black Friday so that I get rid of all the turkey calories from the day before.
If you see Doug running, that is a good indication that you too need to be running.
Facts. Now, I've ran in the past, but I blame my children's activities for not running so much. I've done my share of Run Disney events. None virtual, though, all in the flesh, where the pain and misery of getting up early comes in. You don't have to get up early for this race. I love that.
Well, you're coaching soccer now, Doug. You should just, do some laps around the field with the kids. You'll get there, right?
Yeah, I don't want to embarrass them too much when I beat them, though.
I would like to see that.
Well, you're going to have to dream about
it. Well, Steve, do you want to let folks know, kind of in line with how we did this last time, how they can sort of participate here?
Yeah, so I think everybody can just do like we did last time. For those of you who participated, it was a lot of fun. Basically, during that time period, get out there and do your 5K. You can either walk it, run it, crawl it, however you get it done. You don't have to do it all in one day. You could do it several days in a row, like maybe Derek down there at Walt Disney World as he walks his Dole Whip every day, maybe 500 feet or so, just counting those distances out, and then, tag yourself. And I think, Brian, you've got the hashtag here in just a second, but tag yourself on social media with all of our podcasts and just kind of make it a community event.
Yeah, so we'll do a hashtag like we did last time. We're going to do hashtag Turkey Lurkey 5K, the Lurkey Lurkey. And that is for anyone out there, that is a character from Chicken Little. And I looked this up, and he is in the original Disney cartoon, not the remakes that were done. So Turkey Lurkey, the Turkey Lurkey 5K in honor of Disney. So just, throw a post up on social media, whatever platform you're on, and hashtag Turkey Lurkey 5K. I know last time various podcasts did giveaways. I don't know if anybody's going to do that this time. I will say we just got a shipment of signed books from David Koenig, so we will probably throw a giveaway out there for people who use the hashtag and for the DCL Duo on Instagram or Twitter. So if you do that, post a picture of yourself, post it, tag the podcast involved, Rope Drop Radio, DCL Podcast, DCL Duo, throw a hashtag in there. And we'd love to see all the pictures. They were a lot of fun last time.
Yeah, we will give away some buttons and a koozie and maybe a notepad. That's the exciting.
We have so many pens. It amazes me.
That koozie is nice. I used that koozie recently when I was doing some work in the garage. I had my Coke Zero in the koozie. It was really nice.
Good beverage choice. Brian. Good beverage choice.
I had
Great
something a little
breakfast
harder
drink.
than a Coke Zero, but yes, it kept it cool.
Nice.
I'm sure we've got something to give away. We've got like a couple Marvel from people who've been on Marvel Day at Sea cruises. We got a couple of the banners that they put up on the cruise itself. So we could probably give something like that away. Again, kind of, I don't want to make it a downer, but, with Black Panther and everything like that with Derek Bozeman, maybe something like that along the lines for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well, and we are coordinating to sponsor for a great charity this time. We're not Run Disney, so there's no sign up page. You're not gonna have to wait for a spinning wheel to stop to register and pay us money or anything. But we're gonna try to do the 5K in benefit of Autism on the Seas, which we had a guest on the DCL Duo recently about this organization. They have a for-profit business, but they also have a nonprofit foundation where they do scholarships to help kids and families who are supporting an autistic family member go on cruises and support them in the cruise experience. And so we are parents of a child who has been diagnosed on the autism spectrum, and we can speak from experience that having some help on these cruises can be really nice and give us a chance to actually relax and recharge so that we can kind of be the best parents we can be for our son. So supporting a good cause. If you want to just make a direct donation to Autism on the Seas and post your support for them, feel free to do that. If you do that and you throw the hashtag and the podcast names in, you definitely will get an extra entry to win, at least on our side of things. But in addition, we are going to have a t-shirt up that we'll be selling. We've got a logo worked up. We just need to find a printer for it. And once we do, we'll come back and let folks know where they can go buy that. And any profits that come off the shirt, we will donate to Autism on the Seas Foundation. And Sam and I are committed from our podcast to matching that up to $500. And then my employer actually will match that again. So you got double matching dollars if you donate to Autism on the Seas. They're a great charity, we think, and really helpful for kids who need that kids and parents who need that extra help on board a cruise. So yeah, more to come on the t-shirt, I guess. But yeah. And Derek, Doug, I know you guys had a guest on your show, I think, right, who runs a blog for Autism in the Parks, right?
Yes, we've had Maureen from Autism at the Parks on our show. A great source for parents to go and read about all the attractions, all that. It's really helpful to know what kind of stimulation will be thrown at your child, to help prepare you and the child. So, and cruising is a great escape. Like you said, it's a nice way to recharge, to let you be the best parents that you can be. I can see how lots of families could benefit from this charity by being allowed to go on a cruise, something they may not think is possible, but they can help make it happen.
Yeah, for sure. And Steve, you've had folks on your show talking about special needs kids and cruising, I think, too, right?
Yeah, we have not autism specifically, but yeah, definitely what Disney Cruise Line does for special needs parents. But I just want to give a plug out for the different airlines out there, too. A lot of airlines, my company does it for sure in the local area, in the Seattle area, where they will partner with the local autism charity of your state, I guess. And I think I would highly encourage anybody to take a look into this. If you live near kind of one of the major airports, a lot of the airlines, I know Delta does it, I know Southwest does it, my company Alaska does it, where we will have like an autism day where families with children on the spectrum can come out, they can experience going through the security lines, what that's like, actually getting on the plane. We actually board them, and then we don't take off, but we go down the runway as fast as we can to kind of give them that experience with the noise and everything else. So it really helps families, I know, kind of go through the paces so the kids can see what it's like to maybe get out there and actually go down to Walt Disney World, go down to Port Canaveral and take a Disney cruise, because I know a lot of us take it for granted that our kids can do that and travel. But I would highly encourage anybody, if they are, if they have a son or daughter on the spectrum, to look into it in their local area with the airlines, because a lot of them do some amazing things for them.
Yeah, and you got to do a flight with those kids recently, right, Steve?
Yeah, we did it last September. It was a lot of fun. It was amazing to see the families come out and kind of go through the whole experience of what it's like to get out to the airport, go through security, get on the airplane itself. And it really helps a lot of them. I talked to one family, and they'd gone down to Disneyland 2 years ago, and they said that if it wasn't for that, they didn't think that they would ever be able to travel with their son because they weren't sure that he could do it. So just a lot of great organizations out there like Autism on the Seas, helping families be able to get out there and travel and experience a lot of the things that I know that all four of us kind of, I don't want to say we take it for granted, but we enjoy it, we love it, and we want everybody out there to be able to do it.
For sure. For sure. Well, I'm excited to bring together this all-star lineup of podcasts to support this, and I think it's going to be really fun seeing all the photos out there. Derek, Doug, any final thoughts you guys have about this, or anything you wanted to plug?
I want to see if you're wearing a shirt, you don't have to run. I want to see you behind a platter of turkey, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, just enjoying the holidays as well.
You can do your 5K to the fridge for leftovers.
Great.
Yeah.
Watching football, the usual. Yeah.
Well, we could convert it into you have to eat 5 kilograms of food too. I mean, that might actually. I'm not sure how many pounds it is, but
accepted.
Yeah, you'll be at the parks. You'll walk all the calories off. There are no calories at Disney World, Derek. So,
well, I was going to say 5 kilograms of food at Disney World. That's cheating. Like you'll get there in like a half hour, probably.
How many turkey legs do I need to eat? That's
one quarter. No, one in each arm, and then you're good.
Ooh.
We'll wrap it up there, and we'll plug this through our shows for the next couple of weeks, and I guess actually a couple of months. We're getting out ahead of this early. I like it. Reminding folks how you can participate, but for now, plan somewhere around that week of Thanksgiving. Get out there, have a little fun. We'll come back to you with information on the t-shirt, but get ready to take those photos. Use the hashtag, tag the podcast. We loved the photos from the Quarantine Key 5K when we hosted it last time around, so I think these are going to be great too. So, Derek, Doug, thank you for making the time this evening coming on, and Steve, you as well.
Definitely. It was good to be here, Brian.
Yep. Thanks, Brian.